Not the TV guide.
Not the TV guide.
Not the TV guide.
Not the TV guide.
Hello there. Welcome to the second part of Not the TV Guide, the Christmas special. And we've got some exciting things to talk about. We're going to look into the future, 2025. Woo! And we're going to discuss the highs and lows of 2024. So I'm joined with my good friend Andy N. I say hello, Andy?
Hello, 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 hello.
And the lovely Amanda Nicholson.
Hello.
Right, yeah. Now we've got a bit of a quiz here, guys, because as people are wondering on when Amanda used to do on another podcast, to reading about our book review podcast, we used to do basically review section, not review section, second half. We used to do our rewards. Now I'm going to be interested to see what everybody picks here in these rewards. Some are more serious than others. Okay, so
But
we're
I
going
ask actually, in reviews in bed, did you ever do the rivals together?
No, I never read
It
them.
could have got me rugby bumpy.
that would have been a very different podcast altogether, Grant. That's all I'm going to say there. No comments. Right, okay. Favorite film TV program of the year. Amanda, do you want to start?
The boys.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, good shout.
Okay. So, was there a specific reason why you wanted The Boys as your favorite one of the year?
I think I just really love the most recent series. It's like I like all of it anyway, but it just seems to get better and better. And I just found myself like counting the episodes down and thinking, oh no, it's gonna finish and then it's gonna be
I
ages and
know.
we won't get any more. It's so sad.
Grant, what was your favorite TV program of the year?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got two mainly that spring to mind. My favorite probably was I really liked The Gentleman in Moscow. That really surprised me because I never really like
Hmm.
uh any kind of like I never read the book or anything on it, but I only ever watched it because you guys really recommended it. We were into it. Yeah, I just thought it was lovely. I just thought it was such a lovely program, and yeah, I just thought it was brilliant. Yeah, I really, really loved that. And then the other show is another one that's a bit of a surprise to me. The Penguin. I thought that was brilliant. I really, 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 really liked it.
I think
That turned.
shows you sometimes, in some programs, I think, applies to all of us really here. If I come on to mine, 'cause mine's is going to surprise you about it, really, I reckon, straight away, what I'm going to say. But you do, sometimes you watch a program, I don't think you know what you're going to get sometimes, do you? And the
Yeah, yeah, true.
Penguin's having a great example there. So I didn't get into it, but I could see the quality in it straight away, so I like
Yeah, it
it.
was fantastic. Yeah, it was a great ending as well. Do you know, when you talk about shows that they have to deliver at the end. This one really delivered. Like the best episode was the last episode, yeah, and it was really, 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 really good, really great ending. Yeah, so yeah, I thought it was brilliant. I think Colin Farrell was amazing, and Christine was it Milioti who played Sophia Falcone. She was amazing. So yeah, great, great show.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was for me, and then yeah, my favorite probably TV episode of all year was Space Babies Doctor Who. I think that was my number one.
Was that last year or this year?
That was this year, wasn't it?
Anyway, that's what I'm going to say there. If people are wondering, it's a running joke, this program. I wonder about Grant sometimes, honestly. Right, so, right, I'm going to let you both have a guess. Over programs we've reviewed this year, what is my favourite TV program of the year?
Angel.
Hey,
I've never watched that shit. Right, so- I've not watched that shit either. What if I'm lying, actually? Sorry, I'm lying to you. I have seen the original Buffet film with Kirsty Swanson, Luke Perry, and Ron
Oh,
Carla.
okay.
I've never watched TV series. No, you're both way out. It's a program we reviewed back in, I think it was February. Mr. Bates versus the Post Office.
Oh, yes, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, that was good, yeah.
Yeah, and the reason why I reviewed that was I loved the fact where I think it's by accident, we watched the actual documentary first and then watched the TV show of it. And it was a really good show to prove to me that ITV can still deliver great dramas on
Yeah,
occasion.
yeah.
I've seen that. I don't think I've watched another ITV program this year apart from that. I can't think of anything. It was brilliant. I say
Yeah. Trying
the
to think what
post
else. That
office.
was, did you watch The Douglas is Cancelled? That was meant to be quite good. That was on ITV, I think.
Did we try
Yeah.
No,
watching that, Amanda? No,
no,
no.
I don't think we did. I wasn't bothered about it.
I think that,
Yes.
no, no, no.
Did you watch
Yeah.
it, Grant? Did you?
No, no, because I was going to watch it because Stephen Moffat wrote it, but yeah, I had mixed things. But yeah, I was kind of. There's only 4 episodes, but never got around to watching it. But yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
same
the
for
other
me.
one.
It's one I've got to get around to, and it may
Yeah, I'll
happen,
probably
it
get
may
around to it
not.
at some point.
Yeah, probably with drink in my
Yeah.
hand for me in my case, right?
Yeah.
So,
Another thing I forgot to mention, actually, another favorite show. I'll probably say this is my three, like I said two
hmm.
before. I know Space Babies. Sadly, it's not. That's my favorite individual episode, obviously. But I think Baby Reindeer was excellent as well. I was kind of like I was a bit of a surprise in a way because I know it had a lot of hype in it. I just thought, some of these Netflix shows are rubbish, aren't they? Even though they're pretty
God.
good. But yeah, it was generally really well written, well acted, brilliant. It was funny, and also it was really credible drama in it.
Yeah, for the
Yeah, it
top.
was really,
It
really
has
good.
been
Yeah, it was a
so
hard watch as
massive.
well. Yeah,
It's been
and
so massively hyped, that program. It's been,
yeah,
think about early in the year, that got the hype. And then really late in the year, the last couple of months, all the hype's been about Rivals, hasn't it, really?
yeah. Movie Rivals was excellent as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
very, very good.
to fair point.
That's been,
Oh, right. Well, now we've talked about the best. We better move on to, pardon me, the worst.
yeah.
Oh my good grief, this could be problematic, right? That's all I'm going to say, right? So, Amanda, what's the crappiest piece of shit you've watched this year?
Madame Webb.
No, that's good.
Right, Amanda, I have to ask you then, why is it the worst you've seen this year?
Yeah.
It was just so bad and it wasn't good.
Ah.
I have to say though, I slightly preferred it to Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. That was
Oh,
absolutely
I watched the trailer
horrible.
on that. But me,
Yeah.
that was shit, that was. Oh dear, that was off the trailer.
Yeah, that was very, very. That just that made absolutely no sense whatsoever. I mean, at least Madam Web, it's so bad, it's quite funny. This was just all over the place. Yeah, really, really. Uh, yeah, I'll never forget. That's probably my worst cinema experience this year. But
Um,
yeah, Madam Web. Yeah, it was bad, but it had some fantastic moments. In you can't get past the pigeon, can you? You can't look past that bit, and you can't look past the villain at the end dying with a Pepsi sign killing him at the end. These were iconic scenes.
now, people are wondering, I'm not going to put down Acolyte as question, Argyle as the
I
worst
was gonna say, yeah,
worst thing I've seen this year because it kind of said it all. That Argyle, we saw that one Saturday, then we saw Madam Webb the following Saturday, me and Andrew, and it was
yeah.
absolutely bloody painful. Like
What,
it's.
what about Ghostbusters Frozen Empire? Wasn't that bad as well? I've not
I
seen that
like
yet.
that.
I was
Did
like that
you?
about
Oh,
that. I was like that about that. I can't. I know that. I thought Ernie Lamb was it who played Winston in it. He was really good in it from the original cast. And
oh,
Dan Aykroyd's always good.
oh yeah,
I was
love it.
very disappointed at Bill Murray, to be honest, because it felt like to me Bill Murray phoned it in. It felt
Oh
like
yeah, it looked
it
bad for the
felt
trailers. Yeah, yeah,
he looked like they had to really persuade him to come into it, to be honest, with you. And he just
yeah,
wandered into it at the end of the fight. It's almost like, whatever. Give me some drink, I'll
yeah,
come and do it, right? I'm very
yeah.
disappointed, Bill Murray. But oh God, there's talk going on. The next Ghostbusters film is going back to the Young Family. Apparently, they're not going to do any more with the original three now that are left still. But
Oh yeah, it makes sense really. Should move on really.
yeah, so they've got to move on. So again, I don't know. Would you watch another Ghostbusters film, Amanda?
I would, yeah.
See? Sorted, okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think I don't think you enjoyed it, did you? I liked it, but you
a bit like
complained
that.
on the way
Bit
home.
like that. Bit like that. Right. My worst program of the year, I just leaked it out, unfortunately, is The Acolyte. Star Wars, The Acolyte.
Okay.
Thanks, Grant, for the worst 4 hours of my effing life. That-
What is two can finally become one. That was the song, wasn't it? It was horrible. Those kind of
Well,
lesbian witches were singing all the time. Oh my God.
what
Yeah.
got me about that series was that could have easily actually got Star Wars cancelled as a bloody franchise
Yeah.
at Disney.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was actually stunned in it that Daphne Keane was in it, and I think she was one of the best young actresses going. And they killed her off
Yeah.
after halfway bloody through it. I thought to
I
myself,
know, yeah, but I don't blame her for wanting to get out of it. I know,
yeah.
yeah.
Then I'm saying that she was really good in obviously Deadpool and Wolverine, but I thought a lot of people
Yeah,
were good in that
yeah,
straight after. So she's obviously headed back into Marvel, which I can't blame
yeah.
her. Avoid Star
No,
Wars,
no.
she's got a bloody plague after that piece of shite.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
God, that we
Uh,
got. I'm in future, Amanda. If Grant starts saying, "Oh, I want to watch Star Wars stuff," that nearly put me off watching anything Star Wars
Yeah.
related ever again. Right?
I just remember you sitting next to me watching it on your headphones and then complaining about how rubbish it was and me telling you
yeah,
to stop watching it and then you were saying, no, but Grant's
I
told me to.
can't. Grant making me
Like
watch
peer
it.
pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a saying we've got in this podcast, Grant. You know you've heard it. When in doubt, blame Grant.
Yeah.
And that's what this was, right? You know,
It
you
was
see,
so bad.
it
Yeah, no,
wasn't the case we
I
got
agree with
Grant's
you
rants and that.
100%.
You know, they got Andy's and Grant's rants on this. In fact, people go back to the podcast and the 2 episodes we reviewed on it. I can't
Yeah,
review anything positive I said about that piece of shite, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was
It
just,
kind
yeah, from the plot
it kind of says it
hole
all to me,
to.
Grant. If Argyle and Madame Webb, which were terrible, terrible
Yeah.
films, were then completely outdone by the
Oh,
Argyle.
the actor. Yeah, 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 yeah. It was
Unbel-
bad.
Unbelievable. Right, well, okay. Biggest surprise of the year. I reckon I know what at least one of you two is going to say here, so I'm going to start with Grant this time.
What the biggest surprise?
Yeah, biggest surprise. Film or TV?
I probably, yeah, I think mentioned it before, like, Gentleman in Moscow. I just know I'd never even heard of it, and so yeah, that was a big surprise to me. And also, I can't remember, did we watch Reacher at the start of the year as well? I can't remember if we watched Reacher at the start of the year. Was it season
Oh,
two at the start of the year? I think it
yeah.
was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wrapped up
Yeah,
in.
because I never, that's something I would never have watched if you hadn't suggested it. And I absolutely loved Reacher. So yeah, that was another one. So
Plus, you
yeah,
did it the
probably.
way you did it the way around, didn't you? Because you came in on season 2, didn't you?
Yeah, I watched
Then
season
went
two, then
back
I
to
rewatched
season 1.
season one. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so it was interesting, and I got to know, like, oh yeah, she pops up later and stuff like that. And then you just knew that relationship with that girl was going to last as well in the first one. Yeah. So but
No,
no, yeah, no, it's no, I loved it. Yeah. So yeah, watched season three. Yeah. So
my favourite of the year, or biggest surprise, was Rivals.
yes, yeah, definitely, yeah, it was
Oh,
great.
I was not expecting a series like that to be as good as what we got it. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's sometimes you watch a series and you sat there with the trailer thinking, this looks bloody decent. I thought to myself, it
Mm.
can't be that good 'cause the book's fucking shite. And you go in and watch it, you start there thinking, my God, it's been really, really good this, and it was
Yeah,
so. That's why it had a swagger about it, and you don't see that often with a lot of TV programs and films, when it's almost like they knew they had a hit on their hands. And
yeah,
it
you can feel it. Yeah, yeah.
and I think it's one of those ones that grew by natural hype, and that's
Mhm.
clever by Disney to me. That is,
Yeah,
and they didn't have to overhype it, did they? Like you said, for some programs, it was very clever. So,
yeah.
Amanda,
Mine's the same, Rivals.
yeah, I thought one of you two would come out rivals because okay, so
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I kind of said earlier as well, like Penguin was surprised me because I wasn't the biggest fan of the Batman film, but it was all right, being like, a bit boring, but not as good as, previous Batman films we've had. But yeah, I thought this was fantastic. Yeah, really, really good.
yeah,
Uh,
indeed. So, right, okay, on to something a bit more facetious now.
okay.
I'll start with Grant. Favorite
Okay.
character in Madame Webb?
Mr. Pigeon, 100% the pigeon.
I knew you'd say that.
Yeah, ding dong. Amanda wins 5 pence there. She does. Why did Mr. Pigeon win your favourite character in Madame
Well, I
Web?
think he's a really special being, the pigeon, because if you think about it, at the beginning of the film, yeah, she knows she has this power, yeah, and she sees that her colleague in the ambulance driver, who she's worked with for years, has a close friendship with, goes to barbecues with, she's prepared to let him die, and then. But when she sees the future of the pigeon, she saves the pigeon. So the pigeon must have a chosen higher purpose in life, a chosen pigeon, if you will. So yeah, I just have this kind of like yeah. So I have an affinity for the pigeon. I think I want to see him in another film. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the pigeon. So
Pigeon
yeah, my
gets a
favorite
spin.
character by far.
Pigeon gets a spin-off.
Yeah, yeah.
Pigeon Web.
Got it. Pigeon Web. I love it. Love it.
Webbed feet, pigeon webbed feet or something. Yeah.
Right, yeah. My favourite character in Madame Web is played by Ken Kasky, who played an uncredited, unhurt dock worker At least he could run away from the set when it all exploded around him.
All right. Oh, you really researched that gag.
Yeah,
I mean,
I did.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mine came from the heart. I love that pigeon. No.
indeed. Amanda.
The cat.
Oh yeah, I was going to say
Meow.
the cat.
Go on,
Yeah, the
go on.
cat
Why
was
the
great
cat
as
then?
well.
Because it's a cat, obviously.
Fair enough then. So, yeah, meow. That's all I'm going to say. There's been
I've
plenty
got
of
to
them.
give a shout out to the actual villain as well. He was great as well. I mean, all his overdub lines were, and all actually my second favorite, all the ninja spider people in the Amazon rainforest. They're my second. Yeah, yeah.
What is that? The
They
worst
were
or the
great.
best? Worst or the
Yeah, they
best?
were great. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. Right. Right. On to the next question. We're getting a bit more creative now. Okay. I'm going to start with Amanda with this one. What character from a franchise would you like to see invade another franchise? And what would
Okay.
happen?
So we're going to have Buffy in Supernatural. And what happens is she
Okay.
helps Sam and Dean take out a nest of vampires. Then Dean hits on her, but then he finds out about her past relationships with Spike and Angel, two vampires, and goes off her. So she gets together with Benny the vampire.
Oh, okay.
Oh, very, very you. Right. So, uh, well, mine fortunately does go on Supernatural as well. Well, I've
Oh
got Dean.
God.
I know mine's gone where Dean Winchester invades the boys, and
Okay.
he goes and hits on. What did I write down here now? Yes, he tries pulling Starlight and then sleeps with Queen Mabel. Right,
Well, does he
Oh,
bump
okay.
into his alternative self?
that's not
Yeah.
going on to next. Yeah, he does,
Yeah.
and then he has a big punch up with Soldier Boy, and he wins. He sends Soldier Boy to hell
Oh.
because this version of Dean Winchester has got the mark of Cain on him, so he's literally banned from death by death. So,
Yay!
so as a knight of hell, of course he's invisible to physical attacks. So he's basically, oh, Soldier Boy is so tough, he might be able to, not a lot works to stop him, but he could teleport him straight to hell.
All right. Gosh.
The end.
You, you've really thought this one through.
I haven't really. I hacked it off some Wikipedia page.
Oh my.
Right, Grant, go on. What's yours, mate? Seriously.
Well, I haven't really thought mine through, but I'll say one here. Basically, I would like the space babies from Doctor Who to join the new series of The Apprentice. That's my dream come true. My two favorite things. But
I
they have
would
to
watch
impress
that.
sugar. They have
That'd
to
be
impress
interesting.
sugar. And then
That would be
they
fun.
become the sugar babies at the end. So when that's the dream.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. Right. So no, good
So
one,
imagine
mate.
them pitching a new baby food to like the doctor or stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. And then
Excellent.
when they get fired, they have to go to see the bogeyman at the end. So
Like it. Like it. Right, guys. Yeah. Well, that's all the silly questions we've got today. We're going to wrap up now, obviously, now. We're talking about what we're looking forward to seeing next year, and even this year. First of all, obviously, we have Grant. What are you
Craven,
seeing? Yeah. See,
Craven,
he said it straight away. Craven, Craven, Craven.
Craven.
Now,
Yeah,
it kind of says it all that Amanda wants to watch the film, obviously, and I'm not sure whether this is
you've seen the
desperation or
first eight
not.
minutes, haven't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. We think
Yeah.
when what do you both think? Whenever a film company releases like the first 8 minutes free to watch, what does that tell you? Does it feel like a bit desperate?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
incredibly.
I think it's worked out as a good idea because I was just like, oh, I've never heard of that. I don't like the sound of it, and then watched the trailer and I'm like, oh, actually, I want to watch that, and I wouldn't
Yeah.
have done otherwise.
Well,
Oh,
if people are wondering, that's because the main guy gets his kit off pretty quickly, right? So,
But it was action packed as well. It's like it started
yeah.
off quite strongly as well. There was lots of fighting, wasn't
yeah, but
Oh.
that's because he's running through the snow in the nude, right?
there? That wasn't in the news.
Oh, do you know what I've just remembered about another? Do you mention earlier another surprise? I think the beekeeper has to be mentioned as well. I forgot
Oh
to mention that
yes,
Oh
because
sorry,
yeah.
yes, it does.
yeah, that
Yes,
is just talking about action because that was just so much fun. And I know it's on paper the idea of Jason Statham being an actual beekeeper and a secret government agent called a beekeeper sounds on paper dreadful. It was absolutely amazing. I
yeah,
loved
it
it.
was. You'd hope he's going to do another one of those films, John Scott. Not only
Yeah,
did it
another
talk,
beekeeper too. That'd be a dream.
He doesn't seem to have done a lot since then, really. Has he done
No, no.
another? Is there another Expendables film or something? Or is that on the way? I did read somewhere.
No, I think they finished that. There was one last year, I think.
Well, was
Yeah,
last year. Well, yeah, hopefully
yeah,
not. But keep away from that shit. Go back to Beekeeper. Biggest, we want
yeah.
bees. We want bees. Right.
Yes, we do.
Right. Okay. Let's talk about what's coming up. Obviously, Grant Scott, Craven, the Hunter. Well, you see that?
Yeah.
You see that next week, are you? Then I presume a week before
Hopefully,
Christmas.
yeah, yeah. It comes out this Friday, so I'm hoping some point soon, yeah, before Christmas, because I'm a bit worried when I go home for Christmas and come back to Manchester, it might be out of the cinemas by New Year's Day, so I'm a bit worried. So I need to go and see it, so
Yeah, I
as soon
don't
as
think
possible.
I don't think it's going to be in the cinemas very long. To be honest,
No,
yeah.
no.
Not, I mean, the amount of people, I can tell the panicking of what happened with Madame Webb about this film, so that's why. So, but the talk is this is going to be the last one in these Spider-Man associated
I
universal.
know.
Well, that's all I'm going to say. Obviously, they did Spawn, didn't they? And you said you did see the third Spawn film, didn't you? Very briefly as well. So
Oh, well, Venom.
Venom. Sorry, I've got
Yeah, yeah,
Spawn next year.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Venom. Sorry, my fault. They're based on the
yeah,
same character anyway. So there's different
yeah.
comic companies. So yeah, did you like the Venom third film generally?
So it was all right, It's not as good as the first two, but yeah, it was still quite. There were some fun moments. There's an incredible moment where he venomizes a horse. He turns the venom symbiote on a horse,
Oh, fuck's sake.
and and he just goes, "Oh, surprise, horsey!" and jumps on it. Yeah,
Oh,
and he goes, "Oh, this is real horsepower!" and jumps on
oh,
it.
fuck's
And it's
sake.
just like that for the whole 90 minutes. It's great. So, yeah.
Yeah,
But the
completely.
actual plot was dreadful, and then yeah, so yeah, it was all right. It wasn't a great film, but yeah, it's a step down from the other two. But I still had fun. I love Venom.
Oh,
So.
fair enough then. Right, okay. I'll ask Amanda first. First of all, what are you looking forward to seeing? What are you looking forward to seeing, Amanda, in 2000? Maybe the end of this
Reacher.
year and next year.
Reacher.
Even
Yes.
though, yeah, we've seen the trailer. Have you seen the trailer to that yet, Amanda?
No, I'm just gonna wait till
Oh,
it
you need
comes
to.
on and watch it.
That
I'm
guy,
just
It's
that
gonna
great.
guy,
dive
that
in
guy
blind.
was, yeah, that guy that was throwing Reach around was massive, Grant, didn't he?
I
Played
know. Yeah,
pro
it was must be like 7'5" or something. It's
He's
crazy.
meant to
Like
be
just
like a
maybe.
foot,
Yeah.
yeah, meant to be a
Yeah.
real 7'3" or something. He's absolutely just built like.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
he's yeah, he's not the bloke in the actor that plays him, playing the character Paulie, is notorious in the books, man, for being like a real man beast. And you look at the
Oh right.
size of him,
Yeah.
and he's the main baddie, isn't he? So I thought myself,
Yeah.
that's just what you want, that a real threat to him this time, definitely. So
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be cool. Yeah. It'd be
yeah,
good.
looking forward to it as well. Amanda, what else are you looking forward to?
Um, the next season of Negan Walking Dead.
Uh, you better clarify if people know what you're talking about there. Otherwise, we're researching online.
I think
Walking
Dead
Dead,
City, I
Negan,
think, isn't it?
Dead
Yeah,
City, yeah.
yeah.
I think that's it.
Oh, it's that one. Yeah. There's about 100 spin-offs, isn't there?
Oh, I've lost bloody count. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
the next. I think that's the next one because I think the shooting is at the moment, John Chisel. I think
Oh, are
I
they?
think
Oh,
that's out in February, I believe. Because I know they're doing Daryl Dixon season 3 at the moment and The Walking Dead as well.
mm.
So, uh, how do you feel about Daredevil Born Again, Grant? 'Cause you've
Yeah,
seen the
really excited
trailer.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
me
looks
too.
good. Yeah, it looks really
I
good.
don't think. Have you seen the trailer to that, Amanda? Did I play it to
No,
you?
I'd need to see the trailer. I don't
Oh,
know
it
if
was
I'd
really
be
good.
convinced.
Yeah, it was very like. It did look a lot like the Netflix Daredevil to me, don't you?
Yeah,
But
I think it's faithful to it. Yeah, it looks like they've got the same creative team back for it, and there'll be a gold cast back. So
yeah.
yeah, it looks pretty promising. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
I think there's been one cast change in it, though, obviously, from the original Netflix series. The woman that played the Kingpin's wife,
Oh, they changed it.
they've recast her, but everybody else is back in it.
Oh, okay, cool.
And so I know they got the guy that played Bullseye back in it as well, so I don't, that's a bit worrying, because in the comics, Amanda, you know, you like Karen Page in it, didn't you, in the TV series?
Oh yeah,
In the comics, Bullseye kills her,
Oh, right,
and
gosh.
and they never bring her back. That's
Oh,
so, so that's when they killed her properly, so.
oh,
That's
right,
why.
gosh.
So I don't know, and she's not massive been in the trailers on it. So it's like it makes you wonder, doesn't it? So
yeah.
Mm.
that's why. But yeah, I know that apparently they've done the first 9 episodes of that, and they've got the second season ready in mind, haven't they? They want to split it into
Yeah,
two
they started
seasons.
filming it already. Yeah, they're gonna try and do it one a year now. That's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes, I'll be very happy. I
fingers
forget, what's
crossed.
that? Is that February or March or something, Grant? Isn't it? I seem to
I
recall.
think it's March. Yeah, I think it's March. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty soon anyway. So,
hmm
other bits coming up. Yeah, is there anything that you're really looking forward to, Grant?
Yeah, there's quite a few shows I was looking at. When I was just thinking about next year. I was thinking about obviously a new series of Doctor Who again, but also hopefully Space Babies will come back. Fingers crossed. Uh,
I've seen apparently there's meant to be scenes in the new Christmas special. There's two doctors running around apparently.
yeah, it's still the same one, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of
same
like in
one.
future
Yeah,
timelines. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. That's what I've heard.
The White Lotus series three. I love the first two series of White Lotus. I think that's a brilliant program. And I think The Last of Us is coming back as well, season two.
Yeah,
So that'll be good to watch.
spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trailer's out, and have you seen the trailer to that, Grant?
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, oh, I saw a little clip of it. Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
good. Yeah, so
does
yeah,
good. Have you seen the
yeah.
trailer? You've seen the trailer to that with me, Amanda, haven't you?
No,
Yes, you have. Bloody played it, you.
I don't remember. You sure it was me?
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
you. I've had people wondered. I think you should have done the wine that night. That's what did it, right? So,
Oh.
there's other ones going on. Obviously, we're definitely going to get Sandman season two. People are wondering.
Oh,
That's
yeah, so is that coming back? I didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I
Yeah,
love
it's
the
one of
first
those.
series.
It's a bit controversial what's going on in the Neil Gaiman thing at the moment, and I don't want
Yeah,
to go.
yeah.
I don't want to go into too much on it, but I think with it, I think they were too far into the production to stop it
Oh, yeah.
because they've been shooting for what 18 months on it, so it's nearly done now.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, and they're
yeah,
doing was it the what is it now? Doll's House and A Game of You and some of the standalone stories. So it's gonna be there's gonna be a fair whack coming up there. So that's probably why it's too far to stop.
yeah.
Um,
All
we've
right, I didn't
got
know it was coming back soon too. That's
yeah,
cool. Yeah, I really like
yeah.
the first series.
Me too as well. It was excellent. Haven't you
And do you
enjoyed
like
that?
that? Did you watch that special about the cats? You must have loved that, Amanda.
Oh, beautiful! You'd love
That
that,
was
Amanda,
brilliant,
didn't
wasn't
you?
it?
Man, did you know the
Yeah.
Sandman with the cats one, the Dream of a Thousand
Oh yeah,
Cats?
yeah,
The anime
yeah.
that was brilliant. That
Yeah, that
was
was so cool. Yeah, yeah,
it was
yeah,
probably my favourite episode out of the full thing because he had two different stories. But then they
yeah.
did the same
The
with
cats.
yeah the cats and I forgot oh god whatever the other was they did two. But I also loved it when they brought Death into the first series and they moved on to the other story, two-part storyline. I thought it worked really really well. So yeah,
Yeah,
excellent
great.
stuff. Obviously there's a bit of confusion going on what's going on with Good Omens at the moment as well, which I
Yeah, I think they're
suppose you
doing it as one episode, aren't they, rather than a series? Yeah, so like a movie or something. Yeah.
yeah. But the suggestion going around is that there's enough on what won't be getting filmed. If Neil Gaiman gets off, they will go and do a third series.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, did you? I told Amanda she's not seen it. There's meant to be another series being commissioned on Amazon with Neil Gaiman stuff as well. Is it
All
Nature
right.
Boys, which is like a very indirect follow-up to American Gods.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But that's unclear whether that's going to go ahead now because it might have got cancelled.
All right. Okay.
We had conflicting reports. Other things coming up was Black Mirror season 7. Have
Yeah, I
you ever
need to
what?
see that.
Yeah, we're looking forward to. Have you ever watched that Grant Black Mirror?
Yeah, I watched like the first three series. I've just never caught up with the rest of them. Yeah, because but I did like it. I mean, I really loved that one. Do you know, with the '80s one, do you know, when they're trapped in that kind of
Oh yeah, yeah,
oh yeah, that one. When they're kind of like, you know, they're dead and they're just kind of living forever in that kind of like paradise. That was a cool one. But yeah, but some of them, yeah, I love the one where the Christmas special. I love that one. Where they just
Oh,
that was one of the most darkest things I've seen. Yeah, like, you know,
that
these
was
traps
pretty
having
full
that
on.
into we
That
sure could be Christmas every year. Oh my God, yeah, yeah,
that was pretty full on that Christmas special. That one. It was just.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was like it took Facebook to another level. That did.
It really did. Yeah, yeah, it was good that one.
Yeah.
Yes, I've not watched the last two series. I think yeah, so I need to catch it. It's one of those things I need to catch up with. But yeah, yes, but no, I do like it.
Yeah, I found with it personally when it went to Netflix, I think it was season 3 onwards, really. It started
Yeah,
getting more and more of American to me, and
yeah, yeah. I found that. Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't as keen on it after that
I
stage. But
loved it
yeah,
on Channel 4. Yeah, well, it was great.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Channel
it was
4
good.
much preferred to get felt like the British Anakin to me. What else is coming up?
Yeah,
Yeah, we've also got. Did you ever read Lord of the Flies at school, Grant?
yeah, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a BBC adaptation that was due out the next year, apparently.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it's obviously major because Hans Zimmer's doing the soundtrack on it.
All right, cool. That sounds good.
That's why. Another one that come up was new. Do you ever seen any Sally Wainwright story, comedy or dramas?
No, did she do? Did she do? and
Happy
Happy
Valley.
Valley.
Happy
Yeah,
Valley,
yeah,
yeah, and
yeah.
Last
I've seen
Tango in
Happy Valley.
Halifax.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
yeah,
got
yeah.
another series on the way called Riot Women. I told Amanda this.
Oh, okay.
This sounds really weird. Might be your cup of tea.
Yeah,
Not got a date on
yeah.
this yet. It's five middle-aged women start a punk rock band to enter a local competition and find they have
Oh,
more to say than they expected.
oh,
So, haven't a
that
clue.
sounds fun.
Could be
Oh,
all
do you know
right.
what?
That.
I've just thought of actually. There's two big shows I'm looking forward to. Actually, have just come to my head now. Stranger Things series 5, I think, is coming out next
Yeah.
year, which should
Yeah.
be good. And then Wednesday series 2. I love Wednesday, so that's
Oh
great.
yeah, the
Yeah.
first one it was really good. They really
Yeah,
stylized the first
yeah,
series. Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't know if they're going to do series two because obviously they've had
Yeah,
casting
they just
trouble, haven't
finished
they?
filming. Yeah, I saw an update the other day. Like said, it wrapped up. So yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
they
coming out next year.
they had the cast trouble, didn't they? Was it Fora Birch is meant to be taking Christina Ricci's place in it, and I think she had to drop out fairly promptly into the series.
Um,
Some family stuff blew apparently,
oh
so
right, yeah,
that's
yeah.
why.
Who
So
else is
yeah,
in it? But yeah, it's got Steve Buscemi in this series. So yeah, I think
oh
he's
he's
playing.
I hope he plays the baddie.
Yeah, I can't remember who's playing. I hope he's playing. Like, I want to know if they get someone to play Cousin It. I love Cousin It, so that'd be cool. Yeah. So
Fingers
yeah. So
crossed
yeah,
there.
I'm excited for that. That's be good. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a few big rumours gone round about Stranger Things at the moment. I don't know if you've both heard these. So what's the, I think there's 8 episodes coming up, isn't there? So, and the talk is going around each episode. I've been told it's going to be a 2 hour film.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to be it's so epic. Yeah. So yeah,
And then if they're going to
can't
start
wait.
doing that, are they going to start doing a film a month or something? Because it's too long.
Yeah. Well, the last series it kind of got a bit mad. Every episode was like an hour and 40 minutes. I think the last one was 2 hours something. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
last
yeah,
that yeah, probably right.
yeah,
Monday Jim the first second last episode of Stranger Things. It was 2 hours 20 minutes, and we had to watch it over 2 nights,
Yeah.
didn't we? Because it was too
Yeah.
much.
yeah.
That's
It's
why.
funny because my mum was staying over at the time and we watched it. Mum fell asleep right at the beginning of that episode. So
Oh,
we had to watch it again the next day. So I ended up watching it twice.
oh, bloody hell!
Because she just woke up and went, "What happened? It's Dustin." Because you love Dustin. She's like, "Is he
Oh,
okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, he's fine. He's fine." Because last time she saw him, he was trapped in the upside down. She's like, "Is he okay?" I was like, "Yeah, he's fine. He's
yeah,
escaped."
yeah. They just killed everybody else off, Mum, right? So yeah, don't worry about it, Mum. Yeah, just keep
Yeah.
does upset your mum down, don't you? Did you ever watch a series called Night Agent, Grant, on Netflix? Season a couple of
No,
years
no,
ago.
not seen that. Not heard of that.
Yeah,
No. No.
I'll read out the blurb to you very quickly on it because it was that season's got season two back of that soon as well, and that was an unexpected one from a couple of years ago. And I'll read out the blurb to you very
Okay.
quickly
Yeah.
because it was a Netflix about 3 years ago, Amanda, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that's why. So it's like the plot behind it was based on a book was, and it's this. I'll read it out to you very quickly. It was on Netflix, says it. It's worth watching, Grant. If you get a chance for Christmas with your mum, might like this
Yeah.
one. It's
Yeah.
basically, let me find it. Oh God, oh I'm useless around these nowadays. It's basically about brought together by a midnight phone call. An FBI agent and a
Ooh.
cyber security expert must unravel an ever-growing web of political conspiracies.
Oh.
And what it
Okay.
was there was this FBI agent played by the young actor, I forgot his name, where basically he had to sit by his phone to shift one constantly on the shift for 10 hours and only
Oh,
take
so that was a night watch. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, night watch, yeah, night brilliant. It was absolutely. And if you remember that man, there was a real we have lost
Yeah.
Grant. Ah, right, hang on. Yes, people, we're going to come and talk about it. Hopefully Grant will come back to us. But yes, do you remember that series well, Amanda?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. The phone never rang, did it?
Yeah.
Until it did ring.
Yeah, the phone never rang until it did ring. So yeah, and then like it was, and that's why I always remember that. Cause, now we may have Mr. Kerno back here, right?
Oh
One
no,
sec.
sorry, it just cut off. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Grant. I'll say then was yeah. In that series, the phone never rang. And he won good money, really. Think about it, an FBI agent. He had to go and sit in this room with a flask and a book, whatever, and the
Yeah.
phone never rang. And
Oh,
one
That's
time,
where Grant just went. He's a nice agent. He went off to answer the phone.
I know I need to do
yeah.
something. Yeah.
If people wonder in the background there, is that a cat couple you've got there, Grant?
I have. Yeah, yeah. Can you see it?
Oh.
Meow,
It's,
meow.
it's
Yeah,
a zoned out cat meme, so it's like the cat's there. Yeah,
good
I love
one.
it. Yeah, I got it for Christmas. So I last year.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant, mate. Yeah, well,
And I've got a cat
That's
here actually. Amanda likes it. My cat that's dressed as Ryan Gosling. So.
Oh, I've
oh,
seen him, yeah, in your videos.
brilliant, brilliant stuff, Grant. Oh, good grief, excellent, mate. So, well, that's it, people. Anyway, so well, as I said, it's obviously plans at the minute for not the TV guide. I don't know what we're going to do. We may well take a break in January, to be honest, because let us all have recover over Christmas. But we've got plenty coming up. We're
Yeah,
talking about it in a minute. We may do a Doctor Who special on the Christmas special
yeah.
just after Christmas. And if we're going to do that, we're going to have word of our friend Beth Macmillan from the Doctor Who podcast, see if she wants to come back on board again just for that. And
Oh, and there's a new Wallace and Gromit film, isn't there, on Christmas Day? That should be good.
there's
Talk about that.
there's a what
A new
Christmas
Wallace
Day?
and Gromit film. Wallace and Gromit film.
Oh, yes, there is,
Yeah,
isn't there?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, fortunately, me and Amanda don't have a TV license, so we might have to go and hack into our neighbour's TV for that, watching that one, mate.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, I want to see that as well. So yeah, I agree with that one. And also, we've got the Rock film as all coming out. Have just come out as well. We want to watch as well.
Oh, what, red one?
Red One, yeah.
Oh,
Believe
no.
believe it's appalling. And you've also got what channel is that? Is it Netflix? The new Jack Black. Jack Black's got a Christmas film out as well, hasn't he? Oh,
I know
but when
you told me about it, but I've
yeah,
not
Was it
seen
it's
Dear
wherever
Santa or something? It's meant to be
it's
terrible.
he
Yeah.
plays Satan basically, and a little
Oh,
boy
okay.
sends a letter over to Father Christmas, and he accidentally
Yeah,
sends it to Satan, and he comes down to see the little boy. So I think we might watch that with drink, but yeah.
yeah.
Have you got anything you're going to watch over Christmas time, Grant, particular, or apart from Doctor Who and
I think
Wallace and
that's it,
Gromit?
I think. And then I think there's a new series of What If as well, the Marvel animated
Oh, is
thing.
it?
So
They're
that's
doing
going
another
out.
out there.
I think they're doing that over Christmas as well, like last year. Yeah, it's the last series, so there's only 8 episodes, I think. But yeah, this sounds pretty cool. They've got one where all the Avengers become like Gangnam robots, that kind of, I can't remember what they're called now. It's kind of, those robots that
Oh, right,
fight
cool.
people. Yeah, yeah, something like that. So like Transformer kind of things. Yeah,
Did not know
yeah.
that. Did not know
Yeah,
that.
so it
Cool.
looks quite good. So yeah, but yeah, so and there's one where Storm gets Mjolnir, so she becomes Thor as well. So she's like the goddess of lightning. So yeah, so that was quite cool. So
Yeah,
we've got
cool.
X-Men characters in it and stuff there. So it's just yeah, so it looked good for the trailer. So yeah, that's over
Yeah,
Christmas. So.
isn't there meant to be an X-Men '98 coming out or something next year, isn't there, as well?
I think it's gonna be 2 years. I think yeah, but
Ah,
yeah,
2 years, yeah, fair enough.
yeah,
So
yeah.
wait and see. So, right, folks. Well, that's it from this. So, happy Christmas from me,
Yes.
Grant.
Merry Christmas from me and my Ryan Gosling cat.
Oh
We need to do a video podcast one day. Get it more.
yeah, get that out definitely. That's right.
Yeah.
Amanda, do you want to take us out?
Happy Christmas, ho ho ho.
Oh,
Oh.
see you all later, people.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Bye bye. Not the TV guide.
Not the TV guide.